We're going to go ahead and run that. Let's see what we're doing here. All right. I'm trying to compare mic to last night because I'm using a different mic. All right. Let's see what we're doing now. Somebody actually watching me right now? All right. Let's do this one. Let's put that there and then turn this on. And as a matter of fact, let's refresh that and go here. All right. Good, good. Hey, what's up? What's up? Whoever that is. All three of y'all watching me. Start saying shit. Let me know. Compare this if you were here last night. What's up? Pop-up show. Not even a pop-up show, really. I'm doing beta testing to get my sound as good as possible. This is my mic running through the good shit now, even better than last night. Yeah, there's no skipping now. I changed a couple of settings, trying to get to where, and I know because a lot of my music. All right, I want to make sure that the music making it to y'all is nice and hot. Yeah. You say 30, you mean like 30 minutes, Patrick? Yeah. Vocals nice and clear, good. Good. Now it's back to shout out. Okay, sound good. How's the level with the music? Is the level like is one way over the other right now? And that's just a stripped down track. 4 bars running right now. Okay, now we're gonna play. We're gonna play this whole track and see what we get here. Gets too slow. System overload. Shut the fuck up. All right. Yeah, bring the music down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. You have to ride the faders on shit that isn't like a lot of this music that I play is all it is registered. It's not mixed because I come up with music ideas really fast. So we're good on the audio with that particular track. Yeah, good. Okay. Now make the skits. Yeah, let's keep this open. And sorry for the. It's the other thing about a very sensitive mic setup. Y'all gonna pick up some stuff that's outside, dogs, all that. Okay, we sounding good. Let's see what this. Airplanes was cracking. You just in time for a beta test. All right, how's that one? Does that sit cool with the voice? Man, if you mess with the streets, we understand. Take that down a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let me know when it's good. Right about there. Oh, thank you, Airplanes. Thank you, man. Here, and I'm just throwing them up right now. I'm gonna leave the whole thing up there, and then I'm gonna start editing clips, like where the poignant shit is. And then I'm gonna name the clips so you can go back and watch. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I gotta talk and work. Yes, sir. You're exactly right. We good right here? Okay. So now, see, I wish there was an easier way for you to see. Yeah, there is, dummy. That's the whole point. Okay. Now, watch this. Okay. Now, that brings y'all back into the wide so you can see. There. Now, I'm basically learning to use the Mevo. Now, look to the left side of the screen for you. Oh yeah, that's because I brought the video quality up, Patrick. Like I told you, I'm stumbling forward, man. I just bought this Mevo camera and I'm learning about it. Okay. That this screen right here that y'all seeing is that's Logic. That's this track in Logic. I'm showing you this because I want you to be able to see Okay, you see that knob right there? That is this. And what's going on is see how that's much hotter right there? On an unmixed track, you got to ride the shit out of this fader until you get in and mix all of these tracks individually. I have not done that. I just threw this together. And I just love this, this is what I heard playing around in my head. Oh, thank you, baby. My wife done hooked up. You know I'm nasty. I like to eat with my fingers. That's all I'm going to say. But I ain't got no spoon. Yeah. Could you please bring me a spoon, baby? Thank you. All right. There. That way you kind of know what I'm doing. Yeah. So, y'all don't understand. You guys are invaluable to tell me how to do this. What we are doing is I'm hoping that Giraffe Ballz is a microcosm of black society. That we help each other get where we going. Like y'all are helping me produce this show. When I get it into a position where I can start taking financial support for the show, I'm turning that right back around into books, energy to put. We gonna sow seeds in one another. So what y'all doing right now, I can't tell you how important it is that I have you to look at my shit and go, hey man, what's this? Ah, okay. That's some other shit I put in there. Oh, those two go together. So basically, I need to take this and then I thought I cut that. Okay. Okay, I'll figure that out later. But yeah. And thank you, brother. Thank you, Patrick. I believe my voice needs to be heard as well. I think I got something to say. Okay, cut that one off. Open another project just to see where we at. What is this one? Number 40. Okay. I don't even know what this is. We just gonna play it and see what come out. Oh. Yeah. That's this one. Thank you, baby. Yeah. You other 12 folks, you other folks sitting in there, I would not be upset if I got your input on how it's going down right now. Yeah, this is basically just y'all are watching and looking and listening to shit. My wife made the shit out of some oatmeal. Where my windows at? Okay, there we go. Oh. Okay, that moves that over there. Okay. Okay, we let that ride. Ride for a minute. Get it. Dang, jump on it. Music budget coming together very soon about prices for these beats. All right, bro. All right, Trill. Oh, what's up, Goldfinger? You know, I can't smoke out this early, man. I got a 15-year-old's birthday party to go to. I gotta pick my kids up, take them to it. Got a function. Plus, we're gonna smoke some over there. So, you're gonna have to deal with the sober me. However, they're gonna get better and better. Now, hold on a minute. Okay, that's just drums. So I need to mixer. Mixer. There, yeah. Always have you some oatmeal. Give a shit what these folks telling you they done put in the food. Still eat the healthy food and cleanse yourself frequently. That's what I do. I am very actively with activated charcoal, psyllium husk, and bentonite clay. Once a weekend. Three weekends a month, and then once a week every month. So like 1 week on, Then 3 weeks just for the weekend, if that makes any sense. Of cleansing yourself. Yeah, turn the track. Okay. Oh, you like this one for the break, Patrick? Yeah. Yeah. See, now, here's what's happening. Is I'm getting used to, like, what like right there. This sounds like right about to me. Is that my trash can in the shop? No. What is that behind me? Okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, hold on a second. I'm seeing something in the shot that I'm not seeing in real life. And I don't. That because the light. Oh, that's the bowl in the shot. Nigga, I must. Looks like I'm high. Okay, that's the bowl in the shot. Look like a trash can from my monitor. Okay. And that's just grub from it's a salad and some oatmeal. Okay, y'all got me in here for a hot minute. Let me know what's on your mind and we can discuss it real quick. Because I didn't really have any topics. I just, 40 TV, if you're in here still, could you tell me, compare the mic now to last night? Does it sound any better, any warmer, any different? Because I've done, I'm running it through some shit, and it should. Because what I'm trying to do is, wow. See, it's not supposed to, wow. It runs through. You're supposed to stop. Press again. Wow. 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 You would say yes, it sounds better? Okay, good. I'm a listen myself. What up, Herb Reed? Normally, I would light up for you, but this is just you want some cheap shit. Well, 40, that's exactly what I'm talking to, because most people aren't listening to this on, I got studio monitors and studio mic pre's and about the best mics I could afford, and so I understand that most people aren't listening to this on that kind of stuff, which is why I'm doing this testing, because it has to sound good to everybody. That's one of the caveats of mixing in your studio and not having it. Oh, yes, sir, Herb. Yes, sir. Probably tonight. It's gonna depend. I might be going to this secret sesh weed swap meet. They got a weed swap meet here in LA, where, dude, you save so much money on the most beautiful sticky icky shit. I might be going there tonight if I can talk my cousin into it. But other than that, the big deal with mixing, the reason you pay engineers is because they can make your track sound exactly the same in a car, on a CD player if you still use them, on TV, wherever. So, bruh, that's the other thing. If I have one message for the, how many we dealing with today? For the 9 of y'all, if I have one message, I stole this from the RZA of Wu-Tang Clan. I just don't know how much further I need to keep going. I stole this from him. Never be afraid to start small. Like I was telling dude last night, it might have been you, 40, that was telling me you got a Casio keyboard. Nigga, if you don't start on that Casio keyboard, you better start right where you at. Not having shit is no excuse. Get on your shit. That's what's going on, Lee Williams. I owe you a pull. I owe you. I owe Old Dirty. Charles, no, it wasn't Old Dirty. I'm sure it was the RZA. I'm sure about that. But yes, you gotta start right where you at, man. That's how you grow. A tree don't start out a tree. A tree starts out an acorn and becomes a tree. You know, I got a fairly decent studio now. You know, I got a decent studio, sure. But I didn't just go out and buy this sumbitch hitting Powerball. I've had my monitors over 10 years. I'm and I have a shopping rule where I don't want it until you don't want it. I don't buy stuff from people who want to sell stuff. I buy stuff from people who need to sell stuff. Everything you see, everything I own, I got at a great deal. Everything. I don't own anything that, I teach my children this. Retail is for suckers. There's always, right now, if you want a 2018 Bentley, somewhere it's an idiot or a businessman or somebody that bought one and now they got to sell it to save their business. They're getting a divorce. Their interests have changed. Got the legs chopped off, can't drive no more. Whatever. That's your car. Not going to Bentley. I haven't had a car payment since 1988. Never borrow for something that you cannot borrow against. If you can't, and I'm not talking about a car with these bullshit payday loans. I'm talking about the ability to borrow against something so you can buy some studio equipment or start a dental business, or that's the shit you borrow against. You don't borrow to get something nice. You save to get this shit. I don't have much, but I don't owe nobody a nickel for this shit. That's the way you want to roll. At 53, I have no student loan debt. I have no credit card debt. I have no debt. I'm clear. Why? Because I found ways. And I don't care where you live in the continental U.S., you can do the same shit. You are fucking yourself if you buying a car with a payment. That is a great way to make sure that you are never wealthy. You have to cut down the shit that is mandatory on the first. Cut down that shit to nothing but rent and utilities. You went to last night's show. It sounds better than last night. Forgive me. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, heard. The NPC Live, man, bruh. That NPC Live you have has more technology than a 1970s studio. My man, get down with that. Just get down and slowly grow. And it's not about what you have. It's about mastering what you have. Like right now, I am not allowing myself to buy any more sounds or synths until I have mastered this one, my Ultranova, my Nord lead. I got Contact. I got an army of shit in Contact. That need Reason, Logic. I got plenty to make what you hear right now. I don't need no more of that. I need to master that. And believe me, you don't understand the studio I want to build. I want to build a studio that Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis would walk in and go, I could do something in here. They could now. They're masters. But I mean, be comfortable. Like I tell you who, when you get a chance, YouTube Battle Cat Studio. Shout out to Kevin Gilliam, Battle Cat. That dude, that's one of my heroes, man. That brother is so underrated when it comes to West Coast production, or production period. But West Coast, the two most underrated producers on the West Coast are DJ Quick and Battle Cat, in my humble opinion. As a dude that do it. Like, think about basketball fanatics and how they have their own critiques and opinions on players. Fanatics. Dudes that play all the time. Dudes that a dude went to college, turned his ankle, fucked his ankle up, couldn't go to the NBA, but he's hell on a pickup game. I believe that's me with music. I'm not on any Grammy Award-winning albums yet. But I have an opinion that I believe is informed on music. And I'm telling you, you start with where you at. Did you hear the Zap song he recently did with Snoop, paying respect to Roger? Hell no. Please put a link up here. Yeah. Where's my phone? Let me see if I can find it. I just took some flicks with Snoop. Good brother. Let me find. God damn it. I'll find it. Some pictures I took with Snoop. Who I am going to... oh yeah, Battle Cat Herb and Quick. Bruh, that's... Oh, thanks, Lee. Thanks. Yeah, you like this joint? Yeah. Am I doing Sundays? No, Doris. Hi, Doris. I might do it tonight. I would do Sunday, but Sunday is such a rev up day for me. Like, I have business meetings with my staff on Sundays. I aim up my shit for the week. What are my goals for the week? Oh, you can't put a link up in chat? Okay, Herb. Put the link in the comments. When this finally gets done, put the link down in the comments for me if you could. Yeah, Doris. Sunday's such a big deal. It's a very game day for me. So I generally do not, and y'all let me know right now. Y'all let me know what's cracking. Oh yeah, let me know how the sound. I just made an adjustment to the sound if it sounds any different. But Doris, wait, Doris, don't go nowhere. I'm beta testing right now. I'm testing my mic levels, my music levels, how I need to change so I can keep the show. I'm trying to stumble forward into the highest quality show I can bring y'all. So, okay, no, don't save. All right. Now, and I'm just running through tracks that I've done, tracks that okay, let me see, that's a, and so y'all can understand. Let me make you understand if I can. Okay. I'm hoping you can see. Yeah. I'm hoping this makes some sense to you. Let me bring it up on my screen. I'm watching the show in a lag. Yeah, you can't really see that. That is a page full. I thought I was going to make it clear for you, but you can't really see it. It's a page full of tracks. Brother GB sounding good. All right, hey, Brother Mel. Thank you, man. That's what I'm here trying to do, is make sure I sound as good as possible and take as many notes from y'all as I can, because we are going to help each other grow, which is what this is no magic potion. This is some shit that white folks do all the time. Niggas are behind the curve on this. We the ones got to get our shit together on this end. That we are sincerely dropping the ball on getting oh, okay, there it is. It's loading up. All right. Oh, that's just a couple of, oh, how come I don't see no other parts to this song? All this is drums. I'm so confused. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Here's one of the dangers of getting high and making music. Whoops. Yeah. One of the dangers of getting high and making music is you absolutely forget all the shit that you done made. Oh, you got to. You got to, airplanes. You got to. Uh, um, hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to marketing my music in a minute, Herb. Let me go back up. Um, where was I? Oh, Gravy Dale. What's up? From Walcott to Hermitage. That's some personal shit right there. Do I know you? Those are Chicago cities. I mean Chicago streets in the the Inglewood section of Chicago where I grew up, which is Southwest. I used to live on Damon. I used to go to high school on Walcott, and I went to grammar school on Hermitage. So that's my stomping ground. I see that, Gravy Dale. What's up, man? Hi. Oh, it sound kind of... Hey, Shakia. Yeah, that beat needs some funk to it because I just put these drums down. Like I ran across a pack. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay. Bring contact up so you can see it now. So you can see it. And I'm gonna throw it over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you okay. I see what I did. I was gonna make, and everybody, slow down, hold your horses, let me explain. Hold your horses, let me explain. Whoops. Okay. Now, again, the wonders of modern technology allow me to kind of show y'all my get down. Okay. What you hear is 2 tracks in a program called Contact that came with this particular this is a bundle. That's a bundle in Contact. Now, That's playing the drums. Okay. Let me rename. That track is drums. Okay. That track is percussion. We're going to rename. Okay, now. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to let that just be drums. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to stop that. Bring y'all back over here to me. And then back out like that. I am having a ball with this Mevo, niggas. Now, I'm going to, I think I'm going to start with some bass. So, in order to do that, yeah, you niggas don't need to see me here. I'm going to show y'all, share a bit of my process with you. Okay. Now, I'm putting Logic over here on this smaller screen. I have two huge screens in front of me because, oh, I like that. Put a cha-ching in there. Okay. Let's see. Now I have to remember how to add a track. How do you add a track in Logic? I done forgot. New tracks. There we go. Software instrument. Okay. I think okay. What's up, TNR? Okay, that's piano, electric piano, not what I want. Here's what I want. I am going to I'm gonna put the Bass-alicious on them. All right. Now we talking. Put a funky old. Just fucking around. Hold on. All right, let me see. big fat funky bass. No, TNR, this is Logic. This is Logic. I get down in either Logic or Reason. I got Studio One. Speaking of that, I got the greatest fucking Studio One story ever. It's a Studio One Battlecat story. How can I forget? Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna let the beat ride. Now I'm gonna bring this back over here. Niggas, guess what? Okay. Y'all hear me good when I get away from the mic? We still good? Okay. Let me bring this down a little bit. I got the best. I got the best Studio One story. I'm gonna tell you my speaker recommendation in just a minute, bro. Woo! Studio One. Okay. I went to NAM. Oh yeah, TNR. Yes, sir. I'm taking that for granted that it's a sir. Could be a ma'am. Figure that out. I can't see it. My eyes going bad. That's why I got these big ass screens. Anyway, NAM, a couple years ago, the NAM show. It's like a Super Bowl of music trade shows. Like everybody, Stevie Wonder, Teddy Riley. These are cats I've seen there. Greg Fillinganes, who was Michael Jackson's musical director, and I am happy to say that I can't call him a friend like we hang out, but I know him and I annoy him whenever I can find him because he's fucking brilliant. But anyway, my ex-brother-in-law, we used to be married to the same women, to the same sisters, is the dude who, shout out to Clint Sands. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. Hey, y'all. I swear for God, I love black love. Anyway, Clint Sands, monster-ass bass player, goes by Payback. He out of Vegas now. Look up Payback in my Facebook friends. On 40% of the hip-hop that came out of the 90s out of LA, 35 to 40% of it, bass, Clint Sands. Monster-ass producer, monster bass player, platinum plaque producer. Him and another platinum plaque producer, Rashad Coles, Rush and Payback, taught me how to do this shit. Anyway, we both at the NAM show, me and Clint. He's part of a band called Nigel Stargate. They were there. And Clint know everybody. Like I know everybody in comedy, he know everybody in music. So Battlecat's there. He introduces me to Battlecat. I take the coolest fucking picture. Me, Battlecat, Clint, a bunch of other producers, because Battlecat is doing something up there. So now, we rolling through NAM like the Sons of Anarchy. And we roll up on the PreSonus booth. They are kissing Battlecat's ass to do something, anything with Studio One. And they go, hey man, we gonna give you, oh, you from the Shy? We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We're gonna give you, do you want a copy of Studio One? He said, yeah, I'll take one, but you gotta get all my homies one. It's 5 of us standing there. On the strength and the love, they give us Studio One version 3 when it first came out, brand new. Just gave it to us. That's how Battle Cat looked out. Appreciate you, bro. But I don't use it. I mean, I've seen it. It's viable. It's cool. Is it worth the learning curve? The answer is no, for me. Once you have a DAW that you get along with, which for me was Reason, and I used to use Reason rewired to Nuendo, which puts me over into answering the do you prefer PC or Mac? I've done both. I'm only on Mac now because I was 32-bit PC forever and ever. I was 32-bit PC while building this, what you see here, for years because my homie started out on PC. I was PC, you learn on what your friends learn on because you could get PC so much cheaper. And back in the day, it used to be a lot less stable. But I figured out how to make PC stable. I like to say, if with a Mac, which is what I'm using now, with Mac, you can write a movie, you can shoot a movie, you can score a movie, and you can upload and stream that same movie. Oh, you can edit that movie, you can upload and stream that same movie, and do that all with one Mac. You can do all them jobs with PCs, but you need a different PC for each one. That's in order to make it stable. Because Mac and PC, they were kind of funky. And Mac was always much more stable for music, but it was ungodly expensive. Then I got to the point, because I always would buy my computers from trade shows. Because see, what happens with a trade show is they buy up a gang of computers brand new, then after the show, they don't need all them computers. So they have businesses that come in and sell and buy them in bulk and then turn around and sell them back to you. And they're 2-3-year-old computers, ain't nothing wrong with them. That was my PC get down. Still. My Mac get down, Mac Tower 2010. Find you a Mac Tower 2010. Those things are built like tanks. I'm getting one. My eventual ultimate setup is one that's music and one that's video. And you can do that for pennies on the dollar. If you just look it up. So I say now Mac, because Mac is cheaper when you go older. So yeah, I hope that kind of saved that for you. Now, I'm gonna walk y'all through my production. Let me see. Kind of like that. No, that's wrong. There we go. So something like that. Okay, yeah, do something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna lay that down. So we're gonna call that key bass. I always, I can't say always, stop lying, nigga. Okay. I don't run the metronome constantly either. Let me see. Why is it down so low? Oh, because I got it there. Okay. I don't like producing low. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Now, that's the way I'll come up with a funky intro out of nowhere. Okay. And that the intros kind of motivate me. So where my click at? Where's my metronome? It's been a while since I've been over here in click, yeah. Okay. Now I'm just gonna work on them. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hey, Biggie Unchained. No, sir. I am not doing a video game. But thank you for asking. This just happened to be a beat that I was going through, and if I have an idea, I'll just lay it down. I had this idea for drums. I laid it down a couple months ago. Forgot about it. I'm going through my shit. I found it. People have been asking me to produce so y'all can see my process, and I said, okay, fuck it. I'll just do it today. So let me see. And I don't like producing all the time with the metronome on, because it so it's gonna go something like that. Down, down, boom, 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 Okay. Right there. So now I hit record. Okay. Y'all let me know if that's as funky as I think it is. Okay, there we go. Now I can move it. Okay. Okay, now y'all can kind of see. Let me bring this over here. So you can, let me know if you can make this out, what I'm doing. Okay, and this is in Logic. Okay. Now, another thing, when you move your bass, when you play bass, you want your bass. What I have found, in order to keep your tracks in the groove, but still have a human feel, have them on time and have a human feel, is I will quantize my kick. So my kick is dead ass on the one. Then, like, my bass. Now you see that note right there. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, that note I played early, so it's not playing on the scale, on the note. So I can move it. Now you can hear it, but I'm gonna move it some more, just a little bit. So I take all the snaps to grid off, so I can just play with that and put it right where I want to. Now you see how it, on the one, how it hits right here. How that bass note hit? It hits because you make it a little later than the kick, so the ear can hear both. Now watch what happens when I put it exactly on the one. It's gonna almost disappear. There, it's right on the one, it's right on the money. See, it loses some of its feel right here. Now watch, I'm gonna scoot it just a little over. And then you can hear the kick, like kick and bring it in. Now, okay. This note is wrong. I don't like that one there, so I'm gonna move it. That's where it goes. Now let's go to the next bar. Now I do now I think I want this note long. I want it to go boom, 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 boom. So I grow this note. There we go. I might do that. Yep. There we go. Okay, now go to the next two bars. I happen to like them. Yeah. Okay, now the last two. Okay, got another one out of place. Oh shit, wait a minute. Oh shit, put that extra one in there. See, I want that note, this one here, on the 9. I want that to still hit hard. So I scoot this note out. See how if I put it too close, it sounds different. That's not the sound I want. Here's the sound I want. Right there. And I listen that close to my music and closer. I try to pay as much attention to detail as I can. Okay. Now we got something a little funky ride too. Okay, now that's a bass. First thing I do is I get something I like, God damn it, I save it. Ain't nothing worse than getting your shit good and funky and having it lost. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, I ain't had to do that but a couple times. And then once you figure that shit out, you knock that shit off. Yes sir, airplanes, attention to detail makes all the difference. Okay, now what do I want to bring in next? A new track. Let's bring in software instrument. Let me see. How about I'm gonna bring in another. Oh, I just saw what I did on the screen where I slid y'all over and then backed out. That's kind of fly. That's that shit you can do with Mevo, man. I'm telling you, if you're doing any of this shit, Mevo is so the way. Okay, I'm gonna go stereo out with this. Putting up another instance of contact. That's another thing I personally like doing and is a much less drain on your computer. Those of you who are producing, who have contact, you want to bring up a stereo instance of like your drums. Like, these are my drums. I'm going to mix my drums and work with my drums in one instance of contact. That's drums. I could put another MIDI channel in place, in contact, in that instance, and bring up something else and run it all out of that. That is harder, believe it or not, on your system than going with another contact and making that one making that one another instrument. Each contact, for me, each instance of contact is its own instrument. Always had you some tea. For those of you who were watching the show last night, yes, bastards, this is the same tea. And I didn't turn it out, and I didn't throw it out, because it's still hot from last night. I just left it here in the studio. I still gotta, okay, oh shit. Now, here, for those of you who don't know, let me bring y'all into some dope ass shit here. Okay. That is Heavyosity's Novo. I think I'm gonna go way out there on this. Let me see. Yeah, I think we finna do that. Hit them. Bring them up an octave and hit them again. There's a reason No Way Out it sound like Quick and Battle Cat, cause them is who we. You talk about influences, bruh. Love them, love them. This is what goes to what I was telling my man last night. We were having this discussion. I'm gonna put that in clips. I'm gonna put it in clips and cut it up from last night's show. I don't know where this track is going, because I'm not making it for nobody but me and y'all now. And I'm obeying my now. I'm obeying the funk. Watch this track make it where it's supposed to go. Okay, we finna do that. We finna pimp that out. Okay. Call this strings 1. Turn the click on for a hot minute, and then we go. Here we go. What? What? Oh, you ain't heard shit yet. You ain't heard shit yet. Okay, then we bring the octave in. Okay, now. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Now we copy that. Then we come out here and we paste it. Oop. Okay. Now we name this strings 2. Just go. Oh, I'm not showing you my process, am I? Okay. I just renamed where is it? Come on, show it to me. There we go. I just renamed the first strings part, so you'll hear it here. Right? That's the first strings part. Now I just looped it. Okay. Now what I'm about to do is work on the second half of this, where I bring this part in. Okay, here we go. Okay, my man Tino 3 times wants to know what I'm using. What you're hearing right now is Logic, 2 instances of Contact with these are Logic drums with Heaviosity Novo. I strongly suggest buying Heaviosity. They got some bad shit. All running through Logic. Now, this is me producing in Logic. I also produce in Reason. I learned how to produce because Shout out to Damone Arnold, another producer around here, around the way, around my way. Super producer, badass, lives up the street from me. He convinced me to use, to try Logic. And I got into it because I didn't want to take the plunge to Reason 10. I wanted to play with this first. Now I'm playing around with the particular sound. What's up, Ada? How you, mama? Which one do I prefer? Man, hard to say. I've learned how to use here to sketch out ideas. No question. No question, Reason. To sketch out ideas. I can make ideas faster in Reason than I can in Logic because that's what I learned on. But to be honest, and I got my computer maxed out with memory. I got it maxed out. I could get a faster processor, perhaps, and I may do that later. But that's not a priority. Because of the setup I have, or something to do with my setup, I need to get an engineer in here. VSTs. And forgive me for those of who this is over your head. I'll explain it as deep as you ask. Oh, what's up, Ada? Greetings from San Francisco. Yes, ma'am. What's up, Ahmad? Right now, I'm beta testing. I was beta testing. I would smoke, but I'm on my way to a kids' party where they're going to be smoking in the back. My cousins and them, I'm going to smoke over there. So, why waste my shit? Go over there and smoke there. Plus, I got to drive, so I got to be sane. But I wasn't doing a Giraffe Ballz show. I was doing a Giraffe Ballz beta testing because I'm running my mic through another setup, and I wanted to see how clear that was. And then I wanted to balance it out and make sure it worked with the music. And I started going through my music, and I found a beat of just drums. As a matter of fact, before y'all came here was what was playing. Yeah. That was a loop I had done. I had done this, a few months ago. And I just set the drums up. And I no longer, or at least in Logic, I had gotten away from giving my beats names. I gave them numbers. This is number 80. Yeah, went from a beta test to a show. This is number 80. So I didn't know. And I got to get back to my old cataloging system where I go rock, hip-hop, soul, and then I go by tempo. So if you're looking for a hip-hop joint that's 105 beats a minute, bam, you go in this folder. And that's kind of the way I got to do that. And I'm going to get back to that. But this is just in my rough tracks pile. So I ran across this track, and somebody had asked me to produce a beat last night, and I didn't, so I started today. So this bass line and these strings I put on here. So we gonna leave that there, and then ching 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 ching. tang, 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 tang. I think I'm gonna do something like that. And I think I'm gonna do it here. Okay. I'm gonna do something. You know what? I'm gonna do something with just Logic shit. Okay. So y'all understand what you can do with Logic. Track. New track. Okay. Let's bring the software instrument in. Let's make that software instrument. Let's see. AU instruments. Gospel. Effects. Native instruments. What is this? Logic. Where am I? Oh, Apple. Okay. No. Okay. Should I go with a guitar? Where should I go with a? No. I think I'm gonna go with a. This is a. This is a synthesizer in Logic called the Codex. It's a beast. Let me go with one of my. Oh yeah. And I start. There we go. Because I can't play keys, I can just hear it. So I hear so I have to piece that together. So that part I know. Something like that. There it is. Shit. Here we go. Okay. That's what I need. So now we turn the whoops. Okay, now let's bring this back to me. Okay, here we go, people. Now we put a metronome. Put the metronome back on. And shit. And I blew it right at the gate. So I'll go back. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Knock the shit off. Come on. Shit. Okay, that goes there. There we go. That's what I want to hear. Hit him again. And now you'll hear the kick it. Now that's way too high up in the mix. So we lay that back some. Okay. Now we let that stay there. Then I like to solo my pieces and see how they fit together. I do this thing where my pieces have to fit together with the drums. Now I'm just gonna listen to this string part and just the drums to make sure they sound right together. I put my pieces together to where you should, if you do it right, you should have a few choices of how you're gonna intro your song. If I wanted to, I could make this start. I could start it with that. Because I wrote the pieces to stand alone. Okay, let's just say it starts together like that. And then I go bring the drums. not a bass. All right. That one is saved to right there. Now I got to start getting ready to go to this party, y'all, because if I don't, I can't keep Mrs. Brown happy. And to be honest with you, I don't know any of you motherfuckers personally. You guys didn't make me oatmeal. Did you bring me oatmeal? Did you see that hand come in here earlier and bring me oatmeal? We'll have to keep that hand happy. So I'm glad this shit sounds good. Uh, I might be doing giraffe balls tonight. I will let you know. It depends upon uh, whether I go to the weed swap meet or not. I might try to do it when I get back. But yeah, I'm doing these. Cut them. Oh, somebody asked me, was I going to be doing giraffe balls from here? Yes. Giraffe balls will be done from here until I have my own studio to shoot in. Like, I got shit to shoot. I don't have a studio. This is out of a bedroom in my house right now. So we're going to do giraffe balls here. I'm going to have some guests. I'm going to cut all this shit together. And really, really, I'm putting this together to be the best show that it can be. And to get as many followers as I can. To stay out of the Matrix, to stay out of the development deal TV. I got some other shit I'm doing with TV. I want this to be something that is unfettered, uncut, exactly how I want it done. I don't have to negotiate with nobody. And if I grow it on YouTube, we can have this party. Thank you, TNR. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Yeah, I'm going to call you Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Uh, on the beat. Yes, sir. Um, but the development of this show, I know I sound like PBS with viewers like you, but seriously, family, I ain't lying to y'all. I really want your input. Y'all gonna help me make the show get better. Uh, whatever donations you want to make, I'm gonna have something set up for that. But the real get down is about really expressing the truth and getting it out there. Truth in music, truth in comedy, truth in politics. I'm trying to broker in truth. So with that said, uh, thank y'all so much. Uh, but I have got to get my monkey ass up out of here. So until next time, adios.